Okay, I was just sorry. I'm just making sure that my mic is on. I know I haven't made a video in a while. I have been doing a couple things, you know, being downstairs with my family, watching a couple movies, shows. I've been sleeping a little bit late and early at sometimes, and I forget to do videos. I think about the videos, then I forget about them because I get into the zone of the games that I've been playing, like GTA. Sometimes 3-on-3, but not that all the time. But we are gonna be playing some more campaign. You know what the thing is? You know what sucks? I'm stupid enough to forget about you guys, and I went ahead, and I bet you guys would have gotten boarded out. But I will give you some background stories of the stories that I did when I did not take any videos. So the backstory behind this is I did a couple videos on this. And you guys kind of know about this. It is stuff like that, and they have a tank, and you have to fix the tank at certain times. And in one of the parts, the batteries mess up. So you have to go to the enemy's village. This medium village, I would say. I mean, at least I would say. Couldn't really see the perspective of it, of the top. I was only in like first person and stuff like that, and I'm just gonna give you, like I said, a little bit of a backstory. So he goes into the village, and you have to find the battery parts that they have for their tanks, and they have them out scattered. So you have to go out and get them. If you get detected, of course you're gonna have to fight them and everything else. So at the end, if you guys notice, if you guys remember, if you guys have Battlefield or remember one of the parts, I'm not too sure if I took a video of this, but he has gloves on. The dude that you see in the right, he's the one that has the gloves. When you first play it, they show gloves and him in a red car. So yeah, at the ending, it was just all a memory. It was all a memory. He was remembering stuff, and you had to play it. Now, for the second one, friend in high places, I will give you a little background story of that too. The little background story is about this guy. He's in this like shed or whatever, some type of room, and what he does is he's playing with this guy with cards, and the guy that you guys see in the right, he is the one that cheats, and he locks the guy up that's playing cards with him. And as soon as he does that, the guy that's in the right, I forgot his name, but the guy that's in the right, he steals a plane with him and his friend, and his friend was prepared and everything else for his. I'm just gonna give him a name. So his friend was Billy. I'm just gonna give him a name. And the guy that's in the right is Jack. So Jack steals the plane, and Bill, he is prepared. So they're both prepared. They get out of there. They teach you a little bit of a lesson, how to do it, and stuff like that. And then after, some big old trouble comes by. The big trouble that actually comes by is the most weirdest thing ever. They find a ginormous enemy base, and as soon as they find that, they let all the people know, and then the guy that was playing cards with Jack, I guess he broke out, and in one of the missions, when he's finished, like, bombing the place, because he bombs the place after that, him and his teammates bomb the whole entire place, the enemy that they found, the big ginormous base. So once when they find that, let everybody know and stuff like that, and they bomb the place, and, you know, it's all good, well, and then they crash. I think they got shot down. Yeah, they got shot down. And so they land down, they get hit, and Jack, I don't know how it happened, but he like spawned like somewhere far away from Billy. And so you have to get there to where Billy's at, and Billy is dying, you know. And Jack doesn't want to save him, but then Jack changes his mind and he saves Billy. And then they go on a ship, and then after you take another plane and you do this other stuff, and then it happens again, you crash. But this time it's in, but actually you get another helicopter. There's these blimps and planes all over the place. You gotta shoot them down. You have to do everything to them. And in one of the parts, I think the plane goes down, or they just get out of the plane. Either one of those. So they get out of the plane, or the plane messes up, and then they go inside the blimp, and then after you get like a pistol first, then you can grab the enemy guns and everything else. After that, you're done. You jump down because there is a guy who has a big ginormous bomb. And you know what the funny thing is? You had this machine gun. You had to shoot the rest of the blimps. And the funny part is, Billy, he fights the guy that he knocked out, or someone, whatever, that crawled up. And what happened is, so Billy's fighting the enemy, and the funny thing is, since you shot the blimp, all it took was one more hit. It was leaning towards the blimp that I was on, and so all three of them jumped. And you know what the funny thing is? I'm surprised he didn't kill any of them, because they all just looked at each other, then they just looked down, and then after they jumped, because they knew it was time for them to jump on that part. Nothing really to say about that one. Yeah, nothing really to say about that one. Now this one, there is a guy, he's a man, there's only 2 missions in it, and so what happens is they go into war. This guy, forgot, I'm just gonna call him Jack. Again, no, Quinn, Ben. So Ben, you know, his younger friend, named, I'm just giving them random fake names. So his friend, yeah, I'm just gonna get started. You guys are probably like really bored. You guys are probably like, oh, hurry up. I'll give you guys the background stories in a bit. So I only did 2 for right now. I was gonna tell this one, but I'm like, you know what, forget it. We're gonna continue with this. I'm gonna give you a little small, very, very small, little thing. So the first mission, you have to break into this place, and there's lots of enemies around, and you have to sneak attack them. You have to take them down quietly, and if you get detected, make sure you have weapons. You have to find weapons. You have to scatter everywhere to make sure you find weapons. Get people, kill them. I only got detected one time. There was only like 4 or 5 people left there, so I was good, and I killed them all. And then after, you have to go inside this little small train piece that's broken, and there's a book code or whatever, and you have to grab that, and there's this guy, he's talking and stuff like that. So yeah. In the deserts of Arabia, and right now I'm on the second one, and the second one seems pretty hard, but we're just gonna continue it. I did not do anything. All I did was climb a little bit down, or I just stayed.
Well, you did not think we would be fast enough
to
catch you here, did you?
This is what I'm talking about.
Of Arabia.
So these are the teammates, except for that guy that has a bald head.
I was rather depending on it. Lawrence. Well, this is very clever. Now the hunter becomes the hunted.
Please wait low.
So who might you be? How enchanting you are, my dear. Ahmed.
I'll show you enchanting. If it weren't for you, I'd be free.
Free, is it?
Oh, there goes FaZe. I don't know if I should join him. So, let's continue with this. Sorry, guys.
you know. And all
stuff
that
like
you
that.
love
But everything's
will be ashes.
fine now. So yeah.
To die.
Yo, Andino,
Ooh.
Ah, you
you wanna
animal!
hop off some GTA?
No.
Well, you
Doing
are
the
making a
course.
broadcast of
Obtaining the
GTA.
code book was not
No,
enough.
For some
Iron
reason it says
Dragon,
you're playing
this
GTA.
Canavar,
I'm
as the
actually
Ottomans had
doing
named
that.
it, telling you to stand down.
I have
There were
to talk
Ottoman
to you
outposts
after this.
scattered along the railroad tracks. The commanders there carried high-priority message capsules. We had to use those to send our orders. Infiltrating the village wouldn't be easy. A full detachment of Ottoman soldiers had occupied it.
You know, guys, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna actually leave this broadcast. We're gonna go to GTA, and yeah, I'll be right back. I'm sorry that I have to end it here, but I will come back to this later on.